Hey everyone! Welcome back to Baby to Child, your go-to spot for real talk reviews from the baby stage right through those early childhood adventures. Today we're looking at something that might just change how you handle errands, school runs, and weekend rides with your little one. We're talking about the Thule Yepp 2 child bike seat. This one's from Thule, a name parents might already know if you've ever bought a car rack or stroller. But how does their gear hold up when it comes to riding with your kiddo on two wheels? Let's dive in. The Thule Yepp 2 is a rear-mounted child bike seat, available in frame, rack, and front versions. That means it's built to work with a variety of bikes, helpful if you've got more than one setup at home or if both parents want to swap riding duty. It uses a universal quick-release bracket, so you can pop it on or off in just seconds, which is great when time is tight. And let's face it, when isn't it tight? The footrests and footstraps are adjustable, so as your child grows, the seat adapts. The biggest highlight on paper is the DualBeam suspension system, designed to absorb road shock and keep the ride smoother for your little passenger. Now let me tell you how it actually feels to use it in real life. Setup? Surprisingly painless. I mounted it on a hybrid commuter bike, and it was ready to go in under 10 minutes. That quick-release bracket is actually quick. There's no wrestling involved, which is a win when you're juggling a toddler and groceries. I tested this on a few different surfaces: city pavement, gravel paths, and some mildly bumpy roads. The DualBeam suspension, it genuinely does its job. My toddler didn't flinch over bumps that would normally cause some squirming. I won't call it magic, but it's clearly doing more than a basic seat would. The straps held firmly and the footrests stayed put. I like that it didn't feel like a chore to get my child buckled in, even with my wiggly little escape artist. That said, if your child is on the taller side, the backrest might start to feel a bit low as they grow. All right, let's get into what works and what doesn't. On the pro side, the build is solid, feels sturdy, not flimsy. The quick mount system is a standout. Seriously, I wish more gear made switching bikes this easy. The suspension is another big plus. It really makes the ride more comfortable, and that can go a long way in preventing meltdowns mid-ride. Also, it looks good. Sleek and modern without screaming kid gear. On the con side, the seat itself is a little heavier than some competitors. Not a deal breaker, but worth knowing if your bike is already on the heavier side. Also, depending on your bike's geometry, getting a good fit with the frame-mounted version might take some trial and error. If you're wondering whether it's worth the price, well, it's not a budget pick, that's for sure. But you're getting thoughtful engineering, real comfort upgrades, and convenience. It feels like a premium product, not just in branding, but in actual everyday use. It's the kind of gear that makes life easier, which is the whole point, right? Just a quick pause. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Baby to Child, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive. Whether it's bike seats or bassinets, we're here to keep it honest and real. Now, compared to similar seats like the Hamax Caress or the Bobike Go, the Thule Yepp 2 stands out most for its quick-release bracket and that dual-beam suspension. The Hamax offers similar comfort but isn't quite as intuitive to detach. Bobike makes a solid product too, but the Yepp 2 just feels a little more refined in the small details. On the flip side, those other models might come in a bit cheaper, especially if you don't need the suspension. As for build quality, Thule doesn't cut corners. The seat has a dense, weather-resistant exterior, and nothing feels cheap or brittle. I haven't had it long enough to give a true longevity verdict, but based on the construction and materials, I'd bet on it holding up well through multiple kids. I didn't personally have to reach out to Thule's customer service, but they've got a strong reputation in the cycling community for being responsive and reliable. So that's comforting if you ever do need help. If you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, the Schwinn Deluxe Child Carrier might be worth a look. It's more basic, no fancy suspension, but still gets the job done for casual rides. It's not as fast to switch between bikes though, so if that's important to you, you might feel the difference. Wrapping it all up, the Thule Yepp 2 delivers on its promises. It's not perfect, It's a little heavy and can be pricey, but it offers serious comfort, convenience, and peace of mind. It's best suited for parents who ride frequently and want something that's quick to mount, gentle on bumps, and built to last. If you're just going for the occasional spin around the park, it might be more than you need. But if you're clocking regular miles with your little one in tow, it's hard to beat. Thanks so much for watching today's review on Baby to Child. You can find the link to check out the Thule Yepp 2 down in the comments box. If you've already tried it or have a favorite bike seat you swear by, drop your thoughts below. I love hearing your real-life stories. Till next time, ride safe, hug your little co-pilot tight, and remember, every mile from baby to child is an adventure worth taking.